So I Google and find this lady, and she's like, "Yeah, for sure, like, I'll check it out, whatever, okay." She gets, like, a reading from it, like, an energy reading. She's like, "There's really dark energy here, like, this is actually not even, like" yeah, there's definitely a lot of, like, stuff that has happened here, and it could have attached itself to you, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? What are we saying here? Like, is this The Exorcist?" Because it's not that deep, I feel like it this has
Right.
gone to so like, this has gotten so ridiculous.
But also, let's be real.
And
Like every psychic says, "Oh, I'm sensing some kind of like." They're not going to be like, "No, we're
yeah,
good. Bye. I don't need any of your
yeah.
money." Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's like, also, I guess, like well, the thing was she was also like, "I can't take this on right now,
That's how
but
they
I can
get you,
recommend."
though. That's how they get you, though. They're like, I'm too busy. I mean, shit. Maybe, nah. Yeah, okay. Maybe next Tuesday or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, keep going. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like, I had never dealt with any of this, and I'm always, like, I've never been, like, scammed or anything
totally. Yeah.
until this situation, because I'm always kinda, like, wary of people. I'm like, "I'm not trying to be scammed by you, like, whatever." And so she's like, "I can't take this on, but, like, I can refer you to somebody." And I'm like,
Mm.
"Damn, this bitch doesn't even wanna do anything, like, she doesn't even want me to pay her or anything, like,
Right.
what is she talking about?"
Right.
So she refers me to this lady. I
Wow.
contact her. We're gonna call her Karen because I've signed a non-disclosure agreement with her, and,
All right. So, okay. So this is
even
Karen. We
though
all know what that means to what we should expect now. Okay. Yes. Karen, here she
yeah,
comes.
so she's like, "I'm not in town, but I'll be there, a little bit. I can't see you right now, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So, like, she said she was gonna be back in, like, a week or 2, I don't know, but in the time that, like, between then and when I could talk to her, like, I actually ended up moving into a different apartment because I actually had, like, found somewhere,
Ah,
and so I was like, "Okay, thank God I'm out of there, whatever."
yeah.
But, I'm like, "Whatever, like, let me get this psychic reading because I've never done one, like, let's just try it and see what she says."
Also, though, maybe now it's on you or whatever they said,
Yeah, it's
right? Like
attached myself
maybe
onto
it's
me, like,
attached to you.
"Oh my
Yeah.
god," like, "I've got a demon in me now," like, "Oh, Lord help me, let me get holy water."
Get
Okay.
help. Exactly. Exactly.
So, like, I wasn't worried about it anymore, I just was like, "Whatever, like, let's try the psychic reading and see what she says."
Hmm.
I've never had one. So, we do this, like, reading, and she's like, "You're gonna get 2 handwritten letters in the mail. One's gonna make you happy, and one's gonna make you sad." And I'm like, "Okay." And then she's like, "And also there's gonna be this contract. Don't sign it. It's going to be very hard to get out of." I'm like, "Okay, first off, girl, I've never even gotten a handwritten letter. Maybe a birthday card or something. Who is writing letters? I can't think of any contract I'm gonna have to sign." Like,
Right.
and then she also was like, "But, like, there's this very dark energy from the last place you went, and it's also been attached to you for, like, a really long time. Like, this is why, like, things might be happening in your life. And also, like, I'd had a really tough year." So I'm like, this just I know this sounds so stupid if you hear it back, but, like, she was also very like, she had me scared, and I'm like, "Okay." But also I was like, "I think this woman's a scam artist because I don't think I'm getting any letters in the mail." So she's like, "I can work with you, we'll get rid of it." I'm like, "I'll think about it." Like, "Great.
Wow.
Thanks for the reading. I'm good." I'm like, "This is BS. I don't care. I'm not
Yeah.
working with this woman."
Okay.
The next week, on the same day, I get 2 handwritten letters in my mailbox.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Come
yeah, I was
on.
like, "What the fuck?" Like, I still have one here, it was from my best friend at the time, like, 2019. This is when the letter
Oh.
came in, I still have this whole written
Oh my
letter from my
God.
best friend.
So there's no way she could have
You
done
can't
it
Google
herself.
that. Yeah, you can't,
Right.
like, Google
No
that and
way.
see if somebody's gonna get a letter. So, one letter was
Damn.
from, my best friend at the time was in rehab, and he had been having, a tough time, but since he was there, he couldn't, like, contact anybody, and he had told me before, he's like, "I'll call you whenever I have access to my phone."
Mhm.
So we got this, he said he's doing amazing, like, he's feeling really great, so it made me really happy. It was the letter that made me happy. Okay. The letter that made me sad. Didn't make me sad, it made me very angry. So the
Mm.
other letter, I open it up, it is a 10-page handwritten letter from this guy I had rejected, and yes, so I was living in Atlanta, he was living in LA, I had met him at, like, a festival, we become friends, or I thought we were friends, and, like, he tried to kinda put a move on me, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "Look, dude, I was dating somebody at the time." I'm like, "I'm not interested in you like that." This was like an insane 10-page letter about how I didn't know who I wanted. I was with the wrong person, like yada yada yada. He can't believe this. And I was like, I'm like threw it away, obviously, and blocked the dude.
Handwritten letter?
Handwritten, like front and back, 5 pages, front and back.
What a
Like,
fucking psycho.
yeah, I'm like, now I'm terrified because the
Like,
dude, he's
what?
across the country, but he knows where I live. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is insane. So
Yeah.
obviously threw that one out. I don't care, like, whatever. Kept the other
Yeah.
one. Now I'm like, now I'm kind of weirded out because I'm like, shit, like, okay, I got 2 letters.
I mean, that is I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a the reason let me just pause it real quick. One of the thing I like the most about your telling of this story right now is that you're so obviously skeptical of this shit in general. You're not
yeah,
like, "Oh, it's true." It's just like
yeah,
every step of the way, you're just like, "There's no fucking ghost upstairs. There's no this,
yeah,
there's no that." But this part, this is fucking hilarious. Like the letters thing, that is just
yeah.
crazy.
I'm like, because I'm like, who is sending letters? Like, you're pulling some shit out of the air,
In
like,
2019, nobody is writing letters to fucking
yeah.
anybody, dude. Yeah.